But look at charts. They look at that and they go, look at that chart. That's a sexy looking chart. People that know Bitcoin, and you show them just the hex chart with no hex on there, they'll look at that and they'll go, look at that Bitcoin chart. Yeah, man, that ain't Bitcoin. Sorry. So, you were right. He copy pasted. But, you know, when you copy paste, it's, there's this joke in the Gundam fandom. It's called the Obari workout. Because sometimes, a Gundam looks bigger and more badass, and I think it goes by the guy's name, but they call it the Obari workout. And so basically, Hex is Bitcoin's Obari workout.
What I was speaking to, if you look at Hex around, I think it's like the 7 cents range, right? Look around that 7 cents range, and you look at that pump to the dump to the pop, and then just launched, and you take that and you copy. I mean, like, it's identical. Like, it's identical. And there's a couple people who've posted it, you know, on Twitter, that I've seen. And you look at that, and, like, we have a massive, massive pump coming. But it's not going to happen until the sacrifice phase ends. Because the whales aren't going to let that shit happen, right? Because let's be honest, okay? Let's say you let's say you had a bunch of fucking shit in, like, SHIB or this or that, whatever the fuck you had it in. And you took all that and you put it in the stable coins and you were holding it. You're holding all those stable coins. Everything's dumped so much down now that if you sacrifice today, you're still at a better rate. Still at a better rate. Just the facts. And until everything changes and we get like we got about 6 or 7 more days before that happens. And then we're going to see a giant fucking pump. And Richard saved everybody who sacrificed. He saved us all. Instead of holding on to our shitty fucking coins, he saved us all from the big fucking dump. And it's happening right now. He saved us. So if you didn't sacrifice already, I'm sorry. If you didn't sacrifice already, I'm sorry.
That makes a lot of sense.
And I've been thinking
I don't bet Richard. I just don't bet against Richard. It's just not smart.
And if you look back at when the sacrifice phase started, you look back at any pick a coin. Either the coin you sacrificed, or Bitcoin, or Ethereum. I usually look at those three, and Hex. And then look at the price of the sacrifice rate. Compare that with now. Compare that with the fiat price now. See how much you'd have to put in. Dudes are just bonkers. It's amazing. A lot of us said to do this, and, you know, is there the possibility that every single one of us could be eating our shoe and all the cryptocurrencies could end up mooning to 300% and 5,000% and everyone who's holding them right now orgasms everywhere infinitely forever and they're happy and they all have a great marriage and yeah, sure, everything could happen like that. But what's the likelihood of that actually happening? We've been talking about how the market's crashing for 6 months. You know, Chicken Little can only say that the sky is falling so much until people actually listen to him. The boy who cries wolf eventually is right. I mean, I've been saying 11K Bitcoin for the last 4.5 months now. So, you know, I understand. I'm the guy that's saying, hey, Bitcoin's going to go down eventually. Bitcoin's going to go down eventually. Bitcoin, hey, do you know that thing's going to go down eventually? Can't ever time the markets. So it's just one of those things. I'm just so thankful for this sacrifice period. And tally ho.
I mean, look at the inverse of it, right? So the inverse of it is, at Pulse Chain, we all sacrificed, and then the market pumped. It fucking pumped pretty good. We were all like, what the fuck did we just do? And we were all like, God damn it. But if you're holding on to the same coins when that pumped, you're fucked still right now. You're still fucked. You're never going to make the gains you would have made. So, up or down, you're going to win. You just have to delay gratification. You have to stop and look at yourself and say, I have to protect myself from my fucking punk ass, weak ass handed paper hands and sacrifice. It's you're protecting yourself against yourself. And that's what I try to explain to people all the time. And we're all want to think that we're this strong, brilliant motherfuckers, but we're not. You have to protect yourself against yourself in every kind of financial investment that you make in life, whether it's real estate, crypto, stocks, whatever the fuck it is. Because the reality is, if you zoom the fuck out on the chart, it goes up and to the right. Thank you, Federal Reserve, for just printing fucking money constantly. Thank you, fiat.
Hey guys, any questions about Pulse Chain or what?
Oh, what up, Identity?
Identity Black and
What up, I do Infinity.
Do you ever sleep?
Doing
Yeah, he just woke up.
Not
He barely woke up.
And today I just got done doing like a tiny video.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Dude, I knew you were gonna laugh at that shit.
Yo on.
Is that Scrooge McDuck on your profile picture?
Yeah.
The Pulse classes and everything. Did you make that yourself, or did you have somebody do it for you?
I'm just bored.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
Get bored and I'll just add something to it. Load it back up.
Dude, I'm super jelly, bro. That's fucking money.
Hey, so I've been trying to get someone to make an NFT for all the hexagons, specifically because, I don't know if you noticed, Twitter's stupid NFT profiles are hexagons.
So you should talk to maybe Slime Whale. I know a few months ago he was trying to do something. I told him he should try to launch the first collection in Pulse. I know a few people were trying to do NFTs in Pulse.
I'll definitely have to check into that because, I mean, fuck, all we need, it's just a hexagon. Seriously, if you're gonna not throw our stuff on there, and you're gonna give the NFTs this stupid hexagon, most of me just wanted to take the damn logo from the site, go to OpenSea, upload it, make that an NFT, not even change it, and just put it as my profile picture, just so I could have the Hex logo as a hexagon on Twitter. Absolutely garbage. I don't care, but
Identity. What's your price prediction day 29? Pulse Chain.
6 zeros and a 5.
Dude, I don't think I've talked prices in like 2 months. I deleted the thing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a homer and retrieve and just kind of eat some popcorn through the madness, man.
So like, what are you gonna? Are you gonna take all your copies and swap them on day 2, like day 1, day 2, right before the bridge happens? What are you swapping them for?
That's the thing. What if the copies are worth not that much? You know.
Ain't gonna be worse market.
No, I'm thinking like the copies. I'm probably gonna just use them in the. There's an amount that I have in mind. I want to use in PulseX. I'm just gonna lock the ERCs and PRCs, and then just earn the incentive token.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm trying to go for that quadfecta. Like, I got plenty of fucking hex. I got plenty of fucking pulse. I got plenty of PulseX. Fuck, I need that other coin. Like, I'm a fucking crack addict for Richard. What the fuck?
Real soon, we're gonna have to tell Lid that it's not quadfecta anymore. It's gonna be like kin whatever comes after quadfecta.
I just imagine like
Syncfecta?
Tetracta.
Man.
You have to remember, like the move that he says doesn't include the incentive token yet.
No, I don't have the heart to tell him though, bro. It sounds so good when he says quadfecta. It sounds so good. Syncfecta doesn't sound right. Syncfecta doesn't sound right.
It'll be like quadfecta plus 1. He'll come up with fucking something. He's awesome.
He's gonna consult his mustache, and it's gonna come together.
I was giving him shit the other day because he wasn't wearing his hat. His hair was looking all boy bandish. I was like, "What's going on here?"
I missed it.
I fucking missed it. Videos ago.
Go look at that shit right now. I'm gonna message him and be like, "Look, bitch."
Yeah, he's such a good sport. But yeah, you could tell he was probably one of the videos he told me he worked a few hours on it. So probably that's what happened. He probably forgot the hat or something, and like his hair was just all spiky and stuff. It was really funny. I was giving him shit.
And I thought maybe he didn't have hair, you know.
That's why he wearing the hat all the time. That's awesome.
That's what I thought. I mean, there's like his hair, everything's lit, but his hair. But what you're saying is his hair's lit too.
I'm always in the shed giving him shit. That's what I used to do on Richard's videos too. I was always like the troll, like behind the scenes troll.
It's a good thing though, man.
I never thought that I would be doing like videos and stuff. I was always so private.
So what's up, Danny? Are you bummed out the Green Bay lost today?
You know what? I left the game to finish the video, and it was already a little bit after half, and they were winning. The game was like... They were winning, and San Francisco was looking like shit, too. They had already done a few plays, and their running back, that kid's a little beast. But he got hit hard. So
yeah,
they took him out of the game for a while, and I was like, I guess it's over. And then by the time I came out of finishing the video and loading it up, it was over. 13-10.
Anyone watch the fight?
Didn't show up. He shot to bed. But Gould gets the game ball tonight.
We shouldn't have played that. It got the weather got crazy too.
It was a Francis Ngannou fight.
What are you the most bullish on the Cinquetta? Cinquetta? Cinquetta?
That's the thing, just until we know what that token does. You know, because there we go.
What'd you call it?
I have no idea what comes after 4.
Penta.
Oh shit! Now we devil worshiping. I don't like that. That's a pentagram. I don't like that.
Comes after 4, dog. You can go with perfecta.
I'm gonna keep it with lit. I'm gonna go with the quadfecta.
Lit. Quadfecta.
Man, I noticed that people are treating like e-hex like, I don't know, like nobody wants it, and I think
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't know. I saw
that's what
like
I'm
the
like.
other day. Did you see that Jenkins put a poll the other day, and like 8% or something? It was like really low percent. People want to e-hex.
Yeah, I put one in the chat. And it was like 33% across all of them. I was like, what the fuck? That doesn't help me.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, real talk though, bro. Like, I think everybody's gonna ape in these other things, and I'm just like a spider just waiting, man. And I'm just like, fuck. I want that. I love me some hex, dude. That's what made me where I'm at.
It's like I don't understand it. Cause like, why would people get away from it? Because it's like, it's been working for 2 years, made like a bunch of people rich.
Everybody likes the new shiny object. They gravitate.
Dude, that's what I used to say back in fucking May. Like everybody was like, no, we're like all in, $2, $3 by the end of the year. Okay. It's like, I think we're gonna dip, but I don't know. And yeah, it's the nature of the beast. We go up and then we go down and then we go back up, and
The more hex I can buy, the more copies I can.
Yeah, man, let's dip, dude.
I think I'm gonna buy whatever fucking dips first, bro. Like a legitimate.
Yeah, that's probably like the best idea. Instead of like trying to, be all fancy or whatever, you're like, oh, cool, this one, right? I think no matter where we go, I think whoever just does does the lit play and divides it just like fucking like 20% or 20% to the 5 assets. E-hex, hex on Pulse chain, incentive token, and PLS, and that's it. Just write it, a little bit of farming, a little delegating, a little bit of staking, and that's it. And then if you want to...
Ain't got to worry about no other point.
What was that, brother?
You went the robot.
I think we lost you, bro.
So like, I know you look at like K4K, and that dude's just like, he's like, PulseX, bitch, PulseX. The buy pressure's gonna be unreal. But I'm like, I already gave a lot of money to them motherfuckers. Like, I'm trying to find that.
Dude, like, I think no matter what we tell people, more PulseX is gonna end up being turned into Pulse. No,
That's why I'm
so the
buying that bitch.
The play is to get more PulseX on the dip. I mean, not on the dip, on the win. On the ratio.
Yeah, man.
Bro, like, my thought process is like, fuck, let all these motherfuckers just hash it out, get rid of that shit, drop the fucking ratios, get them all fucked up.
You have to wait. If you're gonna do the ratio,
you can't just, you can't.
A little bit.
I'm talking like, I'm talking like the 23rd hour. Or sorry.
Exactly, dude. You fucking read my goddamn mind, dude. Like yesterday, like Conrad asked him. I was like, so 24, 48, and like Richard kind of was like, I don't know, like 24. Dude, when you said 23, I was like, God damn it, he's gonna be right there on that. Like, you're gonna be pulling the trigger at the same hour as me and everything, dude. That's fucked up.
That look, I'm on that G shit, dog.
Dude.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I told my wife, I was like, babe, when this shit launches and it goes live, fuck you and the kids. I got money to make. I got money to make.
Couch and everything.
Dude, I'm calling out of work.
I could have like, oh fuck, I'm done working. That happened that stopped a long time ago. I'm gonna be like the fucking computer screens. I'm gonna take over the fucking house TV.
Cat,
Make
what
sure
up?
What's up, bro? Make sure you take care of Definitely Black. Make sure you give some of your bags and some cash. I'm supporting you.
He has you blessing.
Cat is not my agent. Just so that everyone knows.
Fuck! I just sent him money.
Cat's gonna start saying that he's my agent. He takes 95% of the commission.
ID, I don't know if you have realized this. Cat has timed you out. Whenever you come in, he's coming in.
Oh, dude, he gets like
I don't know how is that connection, but I'm seeing a pattern. There.
That's awesome.
I think he have an alert set up on his Telegram when identity zone views on. What ratio is he charging you?
That push notification, like when some people come. I want to know that too. Cat, how do you do it? I want to know. Can you teach us?
I'm kind of impressed. He's doing it better than even Top Cat.
Yeah.
Definitely Black.
Yo, Cat, whatever identity is paying you, pay double.
In first 2 years, I'm gonna throw Definitely Black 25%, and the other guy was speaking. I got both.
Dang, dude, 25%.
Whatever identity is paying, pay double.
I already sacrificed today 25 grand. Today.
There you go.
Mm.
That's what's up.
What happened to the 25 million you were talking about yesterday?
Exactly.
The 25 million?
Yeah, that's what he said yesterday. You forgot ID from his dad. He's gonna get 25
from my
million.
dad. He's still talking. He's still talking about it, bro.
Yeah, it's difficult to bring money from like legacy. I know my family, like they're all bankers, and it's like it's difficult, man. Like even showing them, like I've been showing them my Staker app. I've been showing them this, that, and it's still like, you know, they want good old cash, inflated cash.
You know how it is. My dad got all the money from Panama and Brazil. They used to have a lot of businesses.
So they're used to the market, so it's difficult to get them away from there.
Inflation puts the lotion on the skin.
My dad used to own McDonald's. He lost his McDonald's over 30 years ago in Chicago, Kedzie and Lawrence.
But stock or actual, or the stores?
Actual restaurant, McDonald's.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what I ended up wanting to do too. Like at one point, once I started seeing the pandemic how it was going, like I was thinking, you know what, it wouldn't hurt to do a little carry out business. You know, something you could do like 1 million per year. You know, 5-10 grand per day. That'd be nice.
Say it again, Definitely Black.
That it wouldn't be bad to run a place, you know, make 5-10 G's a day, have a nice bar, and just chill, you know.
Fuck that, put in stable coins and fucking collect your interest.
What was that, brother?
Said fuck that, put it in stable coins and collect your interest and live off that shit.
Nah, but I always have to be doing something. I can't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What kind of stable coin?
I can't be like that rich person and just kind of like do nothing. If I'm like always rich and like I
Like
meditate.
wills in Africa and stuff. You know, do put for God. Put for God.
Dude. Puerto Rico
Yeah,
needs a
real
ton of
quick.
help, bro. Like I can go back home. There's a lot of poor people back home. Trust me. I don't need to cross the ocean to find poor people.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Okay, so real talk. What is your prediction for the worst performing RH project out of all this when it all launches?
Damn, out of the port. Wow, that's messed up, dude.
Winners and losers. Hey, there's a what do you call it? A pin clupta? Pin kupta? What did he say?
There has to be one that I guess what you'll do less on year one, you know. So
I think Pulse is gonna pump less than all. I think Pulse Chain's gonna pump less than all. That's my
there
opinion.
you go. That's what I think too. It's just it might take a little bit, you know, to accelerate, and then but I mean, whoever's holding that back 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it won't matter. Probably
The
4
first
years
fucker
and
that
they flip.
dips. The first fucker that dips. That's what I'm buying. And because
It's PulseX, then it's probably gonna be PulseX because like
Let's
I'm telling you,
go.
everyone that wants to get Pulse, that's the play that they decided to make. So you know that here since May, I kept telling people get yourself some dry powder, just buy the dip whenever it launches. But people are gonna just use their bags of PulseX, and it's a play.
It's okay. I'll take it.
Bro, I can't wait for one of them to dip. Whether it's P-Hex or fucking PulseX, or the other magic coin we don't speak of. I don't care what it is. Like, that's what the fuck I'm buying. Because that's, if you like, you gotta go back in the hex chart, right? Where was the money made? Where was the 10,000X? Right? That's where it's at.
That's the thing, like the pump is in holding. So we can get the 10,000X on either or. I mean, especially on the two deflationary, because what you said earlier, well, the Fed just keeps printing. So it's like if we're holding through the pump. So if anyone has to sell, guys, just, I mean, no financial advice, but just don't sell your whole bag. Just sell a percentage, you know, whatever that is. I would probably keep it on the single digits.
I hope they sell it because then I can buy it. And then I just wait for the Fed to be like,
I mean, I agree with you, brother. I mean, that's what I said yesterday. Because I was like, hey, guys, if you guys want to make...
Yeah, I think you should just hold, man.
Because everybody wants to...
If anyone in the chat wants to know my opinion, I think holding's the best best strategy. Back in 08 when Bitcoin first came out, I mean, the people that held were the people that won.
When the funny part is, like, Richard...
Supply of both of them?
What was that?
Could be.
Rich
the way
promoting that shit.
Say that we start
hey guys, I think PulseX will hit $1 PulseX.
Yeah. Same.
Identity.
A billion of them.
Eventually, yeah.
A billion of them, and then we hit a dollar. What up, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm a billionaire.
We will be. It's just a
Sell the price down to 50 cents.
It's there for the taking.
Yeah, I just gotta hold the PulseX, wait for another hurricane to hit Haiti, and then I'm gonna buy Haiti.
Alright guys, I think PulseX will hit a penny in 2 years.
Wow.
Hey.
Oh, guys, the entire crypto market going down is actually playing into our hands because
hey guys,
Pulse Chain is going to launch up in another couple of months. So I think Bitcoin is going to be trading at around about 20K at that time. So we can scoop up a whole bunch of Bitcoins and the profits.
Right. Hey, 1 second, guys. I think Tam wanted to say something.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Reading the chat here, is there any? Do we know if any smart chain, like any sheet or Google Docs or anything like that, is updating like BTC and like smart chain, anything like that, or is it still only Ethereum and those other Google sheets? Do you know of anybody calculating that?
Maybe
For the lead?
profits, but I don't think so for Bitcoin. Yeah, it's just, I guess it was just not that much. I don't think that many people
600 million?
in Bitcoin. Really, was it that much?
No, I
That's
think
what I
Richard.
read.
I think Richard did something on the last live stream that he just did was like, I think it was like 8 million total.
There you go. That sounds more like it.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, go watch his last live stream. He said it. He said it on his last live stream.
Yeah, maybe 600 million would probably be in Ethereum. Maybe a little more.
Oh, I read that wrong. Wow, I'm tired.
Yeah, no, exactly. Long day.
Okay, so obviously it'll be up at some point. Nobody knows, but there's a couple people asking in the chat, so I didn't think there was.
Yeah, there's always someone asking. It's just,
yeah.
There's still people waiting. There's still people waiting for the pulse chain numbers well, no, I guess they got them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it took them a long time, like 3 months, I think.
It's brutal.
Yeah, because they only get, at least now, I don't know, is Hextopia doing the PulseX lead or no? Or is it someone else? Anyways, I know that this time they added BSC and Matic now, so that took, what, like 3 weeks? That was badass. But, yeah, for the other one, that never happened. So it was only at the ERCs.
Yeah, and I got some Matic too, so that I sacrificed, but I could see that in my ETH, but...
Nice. I haven't even gone check. I haven't checked my numbers, and I haven't checked my numbers of Pulse.
If you listen to the last live stream, that Richard did, he said Matic, what Matic sacrificed to. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I've been telling people just sacrifice from Matic, sacrifice from any network. That's not Ethereum. Like every $10 that you're sending like thousands of points to the abyss.
It's all about the 23rd hour.
I'm telling you, brother. I don't think you had finished the third, and I started laughing because I was like, yeah. I'm telling you, when Conrad said that, he was like 24 to 48 hours. I was like, dang it. I think Conrad's thinking the exact same time frame I'm thinking. And then you say that.
Brilliant, man. It's brilliant.
That's awesome, brother.
Yo, Identity. Just real quick. I'm gonna send you a DM. Can I have you take a look at something?
Of course. Because I figured, you know what, 23 would be perfect, because that way, if by any chance something happens and it gets shut down before 25, 26, you know, but you give enough time that you've seen where the ratios are going, and it'll be like a way easier trade. So, man.
Bro, we're like fucking lock, step, and sync together.
Love it, brother. I love it. And I'm telling you, I bet that like Connor was thinking the exact same thing. Because when he has that question, I'm like, dang it, I think he's like thinking the same thing I'm thinking. So I wanted to have that, that clarification about the ratios and the wind.
What's up, Quizon? How's it going, brother?
The window could get close, so you can't get too cute. But
no, I think it's fucking brilliant, dude. I do. Because the batshit craziness is going to happen in the first, 8 to 20 hours.
Yeah, dude. Some people are going to come out of this thing, something.
If anybody in the chat has any questions about Pulse X or Pulse Chain or Hex, make sure to ask in the chat.
I feel so bad for the people who
and I will ask in this conversation.
They don't understand ratios. They don't understand the way it all works and the way that the DEXs work and the AMAs work, and there's gonna be winners and losers.
There's so many months that I kept saying to be ready for something like this, that we could get something really, really cheap. Be ready. Because we don't have to do anything. We don't even have to move any of the bags. But I mean, if the ratios get super out of whack, it's almost irresponsible not to do that swap.
That's what I'm saying. And then you watch Crypto Coffee's video, and he was talking about what he thinks, P-Hex is gonna be at, and I'm just like, fuck. I kind of want to buy it. I kind of but my thing is whatever's, I don't know, man. It's gonna be I'm gonna have to get really drunk and just make a decision.
I already crunched numbers that if I see it go one side or the other side, I'll either use my bag of Hex, bag of Die, or bag of Pulse.
Bro, if people ain't thinking about their bag of Pulse, I've been thinking about that shit too.
It's just, if I keep telling people so that I don't feel bad if I do it. If I see something either one, you see, Dance needs Pulse. So some of us are gonna have to at least, 20%, 25%.
Stop it right there, ID.
At least you see, I'm going up to 25%. Yesterday I was like, nothing, no, I'm not doing it. Man, but if I see a crazy. Brother, but imagine if I see a crazy ratio 100 to 1, and I could turn millions of Pulse into 100 times that.
Bro, that's the kind of shit that fucking keeps me up at night.
Tam just asked me a few minutes ago if I ever sleep. I was like, I might not sleep for the next month.
I know, that's what I told my wife and my kids. I'm like, the second I see that shit launch, fuck all y'all. And it's for the best of us. I'm doing it for us.
That's the thing. I really think that at this point it doesn't matter. The ball already started at the start of sacrifice. So a lot of people that wanted Pulse, they just automatically put their money into PulseX, and that's cool. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a strategy because they'll be able to get way better than if they had tried to, sacrifice now. You could sacrifice $1,000 to get 1,000 points of Pulse.
See, and that's for me. I try to anticipate, okay, you and I have a giant bag of Hex. You and I have a giant bag of Pulse. You and I have a giant bag of PulseX, right? I can't think like me. I have to think about all the new people and what the fuck they're gonna do, anticipate what they're gonna do, and do the fucking inverse of what they're gonna do. Catch those fucking ratios and play it for the big win.
Yeah, but at this point, it's PLSX.
I sent you that DM identity.
All right, brother. Let me go check it. It's just that the more we talk about it, the more people are like, well, I need, I need pulse. Like, okay, you need. I'm gonna might go the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, strategy, but strategy.
It's like Pokemon, bitches. You gotta catch them all.
It's like Pokemon. That's funny.
I tell you, I'm gonna be watching like a hawk, just waiting patiently, focused. I'm gonna have that fortitude, and I'm just gonna wait to see what the newer people do, and I'm gonna do the fucking opposite.
You guys think Richard Hart's gonna eventually build margin trading?
That's way down the road, bro. And he's not a big fan of that shit.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm asking. But he did mention it in this stream yesterday.
Well, because you gotta think back. He did mention margin trading, but you gotta think like that was down on his like last of shit he wants to do. Because Richard tried to get the he tried to get an exchange license, but apparently that's really hard. And eventually, yeah, because I think he wanted to get an exchange license because he wanted to make that shit legit and not fucking wreck people. Because I think he really had the best intentions involved in it. And margin trading is just fucking a shit show.
I think he's mentioned it in the past, just like if someone were to do it. Do you know what I mean? Because he knows that, and especially he says he would like someone that could short Hex, but they would have to close with the assets, so they would have to pay out by buying more Hex. You know what I mean? So that's a kind of a brilliant idea. Hey, Infinity, I checked.
That'd be interesting.
It says it's on a synthetic elastic fund, so you probably got some type of airdrop. Like one of those dusting. So I'm not saying it's like not legitimate, but I wouldn't touch it.
No. I just want to know why. Yeah, I just want to know why it's showing.
Is your wallet connected to this thing though?
No, nothing. My hardware wallet and everything is disconnected.
Oh, okay. So you got like an airdrop or something of them?
I have no, I've never seen it. I've never participated in it.
Oh, gotcha. Just be careful. It just says, yeah, it's just a project. It's just some random project. It says it's ERC20 token, elastic base on expansion and contraction. So yeah, just if you got it or deposit it or something, just don't touch it just in case. You never know.
Yeah, because everything is, like, obviously it doesn't show in Ledger Live or anything like that, but you pull it up through Etherscan, it's showing, and I'm like,
It does mention that they had an airdrop recently or whatever, so I mean, it could be a legit thing, so don't, just leave him there, and then who knows, if this hits a home run. I'm telling you, like some people didn't even want to touch the uni airdrop back when we got it, and then they actually ended up doing better because my thoughts were, I need to get rid of this shit like it's a hot potato. Because back then, the airdrops were kind of like the other way around. It was almost like you got it, and if you held it for more than a few days, you had a shit token. You had nothing. You wanted to kind of get rid of the token quick and get the value out of it. But then I remember selling at like 300 of them at like, I ended up sacrificing for PLX from over there too.
I was not that smart.
Ethereum doesn't want to do business for the common folk or something. So it's like, bye.
One of them I was looking at, they're saying that, and I'm looking at it right now, they're saying that they will drop it per wallet of sacrifice. And I had the same fucking thought process. And I lost probably like, I don't know, $800 just sacrificing for multiple addresses just because I thought that same shit would happen. Hashtag, I think it might be worth it. There's going to be so many scams on Pulse, it's going to be ridiculous. And my goal...
You gotta be careful. Yeah.
Bro, my goal is to see if I can outrug them. I've been very successful at that game. My goal is to outrug them. Have you ever like gotten into a project and you straight up knew it was a fucking rug pull and you're just like, can I beat him?
being that the gas fees are gonna be so cheap, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the URL and already created the YouTube channel. What I'm gonna do is I'm creating a thing called Betting on Shit, and we're gonna have a game show kind of like format where we have the wheel of shit, right? So we're gonna pick the newest coins, right? And then we're gonna spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, you have to bet on it, and you're stuck into it for 1 week. It's called Betting on Shit, and we're working on that right now. We got a studio, and we're working on that. So we're gonna make a crypto show called Betting on Shit, and you have to go spin the wheel of shit. And I've been waiting for Pulse Chain to launch. I'm not gonna do it until Pulse Chain launches because the fees are gonna be so cheap, it'll be worth it. Wheel of shit.
Alright, Joe. You have a good night. Identity was a pleasure.
Have a good one, brother. Have a good night.
Did the Discords get merged together?
No, there's just nobody that ever listens to that other one. So there's, as everyone leaves, then the chat goes down. Post chat. I'm assuming you were talking about the Telegram channels, but
No, I was talking about the Discords.
yeah, I don't know about that. Which Discords?
Like the Hex Discord. I thought there was a PulseX Discord and a Pulse Chain Discord, but I thought I was in them, but I guess not.
There always was a Hex one, but
I know there's some channels for the Hex.
Specific...
Yeah. There's like channels in the Hex Discord for PulseX and Pulse Chain, but I wasn't sure if they made like a separate Discord channel for each one.
Well, as long as I've been there for years, they never made a separate server.
Hey guys, good morning. Italy here. I'm completely new to this, and I haven't sacrificed yet, so I'm about to do it. What is some advice that you can give to me?
Depends on what you're wanting to do.
Well, they introduced me to this only like 3 days ago, and they told me that I should basically, be part of it. So I've been listening to you and trying to decide. No, I'm gonna do it. I just wanted to figure out because it seems like really complex. Or can you simplify it for me?
What do you have questions about?
Well, I don't know yet. It's the first time for me to even do anything in crypto, so that's why it just seems kind of easy, but at the same time it's difficult. And I'm not that very literate on crypto, so I'm believing in this, and I watched all of his interviews, and I started to understand who he is, and so it seems like it could really be a good thing, obviously, and I'm here, so. Um, but I don't even know what to ask exactly. They're telling me when you do it, like be very very careful because they're saying there's a lot of different scam sites and whatever else.
Right.
So,
Yeah, you just want to make sure that you're sending you're sacrificing to the right address. You just verify it on multiple sources and just make sure you send it the right way. You should be fine.
So am I still in time for the I mean, I know I'm still in time, but the
Yeah.
people that bought into it, or I don't know what expression I should use, the people that sacrificed was how many months ago? Like how late am I? Even being early.
You're still
No,
early.
I mean, the bonding, yeah, exactly. The bonding curve started changing on the 9th of January, so I mean it's been a few days.
Oh, okay. So I'm still in time. Okay. And then
Yeah, I mean
from
like
there,
every day after the 9th, 5% has increased. So either the way you should see it, it's either since we started at 10,000 points per every dollar. You should see it as either it costs you 5% more every day to acquire the same 10,000 points, or if you bring in the same $1, then it buys you 5% less every day since the 9th.
I bring in the same dollar. Got it. I understand. Got it. Yes.
It's just that there's a 5% increase, so it's just right now I think tomorrow we're gonna be at double. So now we need now to get the same 10,000. Now you need $2.
Right now it's at $1.98 per 10,000.
Oh, there you go. So we already.
Are you on PulseX.com?
No, I just woke up.
Okay. If you go to PulseX.com, it literally has all of the information there on PulseX.com. So like, it'll tell you like when the next increase is and what the rate is, and
there you go.
It's pretty self-explanatory. Once you see the site, you can read there. And then if you go to PulseX.info, there's it'll like show you step by step how to sacrifice.
Yeah, no, I have someone following me that is going to help me and do the entire process, I guess. So here in Italy, the person that introduced me to this, so for that I should be good, I hope. And well, that's it. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in and tell you that I'm completely. But I love this community. I've been listening to you since last night, only that then I slept, but you guys didn't.
You should also check the website howtopulse.com if you still haven't checked that. There's tons of information out there. Ah, okay. Perfect. Then you're good. Slim Z dies. Your video is on, though we can't see anything.
Rolling, we can see your nudes.
Roll it. Oh, yeah. Where's your shirt, brother?
Mike's muted.
Oh my god. That dude looks without a shirt. Where is his shirt, man? Can you guys see him? He's naked.
You're watching.
You see this? Oh my god. Get some clothes on, bro. You want to say something on a video? Are you going to dance for us? What's going to happen here?
I don't think he knows his camera's on.
Hi, we can see you. You just need to shut it down.
Your mic's muted. I don't know if you can.
Oh yeah. He's like, I'm wearing my shirt. What the hell is happening? Oh, he's back. Awesome. Yeah. No. Dude, there's ants on your banana.
Identity.
Whatever.
Oh, great question. Dry powder, hex. What are you thinking? Are you waiting for the 14 or the 15?
But to hold the dry powder in hex or to go after hex with dry powder?
Buy.
Oh, then yeah.
Are you thinking 14? Are you thinking 14 or 15? Or are you gonna
15? What do you mean, like price?
Cents, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just, I mean, like the markets are looking like shit, bro. The markets are looking like
my gut says 14's the number. Because if you go back in time, you remember when everything was just like go fucking up and down, fucking retarded to 7 cents, and 7 cents was like the magic number. Remember that? I think Hex thinks in like multiples of sevens. There's some weird shit about that. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Oh, I mean, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to buy more. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm even through the fork, I'm gonna try to fork some dye. I'm gonna risk that play. It's just, I don't know. I think it's there.
I do too, bro. Because like, if you go back to the 7 cent chart and you watch that shit, there it was like pow, rev to sacrifice. You copy and paste that some bitch. It's identical. I mean, it's fucking identical, bro. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to be a chart guy. Chart guys always get wrecked. But yes.
That's the thing. That first trade, we don't have to use the charts. All we have to use is the ratio. That's why it's gonna be so crazy.
We just gotta see what they're doing. We gotta do the fucking opposite of what they're doing.
Yeah, that's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. Because I mean, like I said, at this point, people have determined that that's their play. They're gonna buy their Pulse with their PulseX, and that's fine. They're gonna get a way better rate than if they go trying to buy it now. You know, if you go sacrifice now, let's say they sacrifice $2,000 at $2 per 10,000. They're still getting a good deal.
Yeah.
They're still getting a good deal. But if they were to take the same $2,000 and put it into Pulse, they get 2,000 points. They're screwed.
Right. Bro, so like
in
my
their
thought
mind, they're great. In their minds, I really feel that people out of that window, a lot of people are gonna get kind of a little wrecked, and they're still gonna come out good, in the sense that Yeah, like they might do a 20-to-1 type situation, you know, so 20 PulseX to every pulse, and they still feel like, yeah, I hit a home run. Because I mean, in their mindset, if they're thinking long term, since we're gonna be launching at 0, all we're doing is just kind of reestablishing our positions real quick in that window. But then once the window is over, it's all about price discovery, and then we're off to the races.
Well, and I think that a lot of people don't understand that once they've sacked, right? I mean, it sounds like you're like me. You're like, I should probably sack more, you know. But like, at the same time, I'm like, no. And like, it's not a bad time to sack right now at all. Still, especially if you like switched everything over to to a stable coin. But like, my thought process is, okay, if I just like wait like a spider, and if Hex hits like 14 cents, 15 cents, I'm gonna just buy probably like 100K of that, and then I'm just gonna wait and just get that E-Hex and take that E-Hex and just play the game with the ratios instead of sacrificing more. Thoughts?
I mean, no, it's just I don't want to touch my E-Hex, and I don't want to touch my copy, so I don't want to touch my copy. I want to get more Hex and Pulse, and I want to get more...
Bro, that's why you got Scrooge McDuck as your fucking profile picture, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The thing is, when you buy Hex, you don't want to fucking get rid of that Hex. You're like, I love that shit. That's what fucks me up. Like, and it's like
the amounts that I sacrifice, like I'm trying to like get them back,
And that's the thing is like, okay, so I wait for everything to kind of calm down, buy like a fucking shit coin like SHIB or something like that, and use that as my trade, right? In the copy, and because I don't want to give up the Hex, so I buy Hex. God damn it, I'm not gonna let it go.
It's
gone.
I was asking you
it's
earlier,
there. It's
like,
gone.
Yeah. That's what I was asking you earlier. Like, if Hex has the dry powder move, I wouldn't use it. I want to use Die as the dry powder move.
But it's the same fucking shit, bro. But at the same time, like, if you buy Hex in this dip, right, and the chart does what it always fucking does, we're 14 days away from that bitch going pa-pow and skyrocketing. We are. We're 14 days away from it. And, like, we're probably a lot further away in that 14 days from it doing that than it is launching. So, like, I don't know. But I'm fucking, like, Scrooge McDuck greedy fuck when I get my Hex. Like, I ain't giving it up. Like, no. Not for my cold dead fingers. I don't even want to sell it. I just want to make interest. Get the fuck away from me.
That's the thing. It's like it's been working.
I can't buy Hex because if I buy Hex, I'm gonna do that shit every time.
That's why I did that play for Die, thinking, you know what? I'll do that amount
You're protecting yourself from yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason I didn't get screwed on this sacrifice. Because if I had, of course, I fucking waited. Day 3, I was already like, I fucked up. Because I was waiting for the pump. I always wait for the pump, dude. I always hold way too long. But then I ended up, instead of sacrificing my Hex, because I did get Hex in the dip at like 14, but I couldn't unload it at 35. So by day 3, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm sacrificing Die. So I sacrificed Die and Cake instead of Hex.
Well, see, like, I transferred all my shit to stable coins too, because I have a fucked up game theory. I think that what's going to end up happening, and because you look at, like, how the sacrifice wallet's transferring everything into stable coins, this is just my own personal theory, right? Doesn't mean it's true. I think whoever that is that sacrifice imaginary wallet, no expectations, is going to bridge all that shit when everything opens up. and they're gonna bridge it. Yes.
Through the fork or after the fork?
No, after the fork. After the copy and everything's done, they're going to bridge that shit over. And then what's going to happen, because they do bridge it over, is going to create instant liquidity. And it's going to create instant value to the chain. And shit's going to go fucking bananas. That's my own personal theory. That's what I would do if I had an unexpectation fucking magic wallet full of fucking $1 billion in stable coins. That's what I would do. In Hex. I would take all that shit and bridge it over and wrap that shit, because it's going to create so much value. I don't know, just a thought. I mean, if the wallet really, the SAC wallet gives a shit about the Pulse chain, that's exactly what it would do. Because it would create so much value, and instantly everything would, all the automated marker bots, they would just go crazy because of that. I don't know. What do you think?
I thought about that once, but it's just, I close my eyes sometimes. I look at the size of my wallet, and then to think that could duplicate in one just flip of a switch goes against everything that I've ever studied in economics. So sometimes I have to turn off that side of the brains, like my legacy side,
100% agree. I do. But, like, at the same time, that's what I would do. But, you know, like...
But then wouldn't it be... I mean, wouldn't it be, like, weak hand shakeout right away? Like, a lot of people are rich. They dump a quick 5, 10x. And then, you know, prices dump.
I hope they don't, because I'm going to buy that shit. But, you know, I mean,
Wait. So you really think that we're going to be able to swap into a bigger bag because the ratios are going to get so wacky? Then we'll be able to sell a pump and pick a dip all within the first, like, what?
I think it's going to be big payday, but they're just not going to say it out loud.
We had to say it out loud so that we don't feel guilty for, like, becoming multi-billionaires.
I don't know. That's just my thought, bro. Like, think about it. Like, if you had all those USDC, or what I think, what did he switch it to? Like, I know Pulse will switch over to USDC.
No, but I think Pulse was switching to USDC because they hadn't figured out the dive play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they're smart, they start dumping that USDC that they got from Pulse into DAI. They had like last I checked, it's like $250 million in DAI.
Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if they take that, right, they bridge that shit, they wrap that shit, they bridge it over, right, and then they bridge all that shit for Hex. That's why I think Richard was like, I don't know why you motherfuckers think you're gonna get cheap. Fucking, I don't know why you motherfuckers think you're gonna get cheap shit on Hex on the other side. I think he's gonna. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna bridge that shit, and I think they're gonna bridge all those stable coins, and then we're gonna watch the value of everything just go boom, and the bots are gonna go batshit fucking crazy. And that's why I'm on that 23 strategy. And I think that's why it's so fucking important to him that, well, and that's what scares me about my 23 strategy at the same time, though, because that's why, like, he's so fucking gung-ho on the ratios, and then when that 2-day window breaks out and the bridge is open, what's going to happen then? There's so much fucking game theory, bro.
Price discovery right away. Think
that shit's
about
gonna
this.
happen.
He said already that on that window, he doesn't know how the markets are gonna drive those ratios. You know, so
yeah, who the fuck would?
He said that probably means that if you do that play at 23, I really think that, I mean, at 23 we know.
I agree.
We definitely know how wacky this could get, and then I mean, dude, imagine like a 50-1 or something crazy. People just swapping the whole bags of PLSX into Pulse.
That's what I'm saying. And I'll be right there to fucking snag it. And that's what keeps me up at night. And then, like, you gotta imagine too, right? That 2-day period goes by, boom. And then all that shit gets fucking taken.
Price.
Yes.
And this price discovery.
Yes. Well, and then the bridge gets open. Then somehow magically the sacrifice address bridges all that liquidity over. And then price discovery happens. I can't even wrap my head around it, man. Like, I feel like we really, like, I just can't. I feel like we need some, like, I feel like we need K4K to get on this conversation, and I feel like we need Jesse. Where's Jesse at these days? He needs to be on this conversation
we
too.
We do need Jesse. We haven't talked. Jesse used to talk about ratios all the time and the liquidity pools. Holy
right.
smokies! Wow.
Because if you really think about what's really happening, and you go through the whole game theory, I mean, I don't know, man. And I've tried to catch Richard and ask him this question, but I just haven't been lucky enough yet. So I don't know how close you are to him.
He's not gonna answer it because I could tell that, like,
no.
Walrus and PulseX asked him the other day, and like I was on Twitter, and then I rewatched his YouTube stream, and he made a face like, "What the fuck are you trying to do?" It was so funny.
Right.
What are you guys talking about?
The other day when PulseX asked Richard about the ratios, I don't know if you watched it on YouTube or if you heard it on Twitter, but he made like a face like it looked almost like Arnold, like asking, "What you talking about, Willis?"
I see.
It's gonna be tricky, bro. It's gonna be real fucking tricky.
I think it's gonna be chaos.
You say?
What do you guys think? 20-1, 50-1, 100-1?
What pair are we talking about here?
PulseX to Pulse. After like however many hours, and it gets crazy, and everybody's going for Pulse to get the gas.
Hello.
Hello.
What up?
That's your question.
Nah, he just went like hello and then he dipped.
Hey, does anybody have any questions they need answered? Me and Identity have been just blabbing on game theory.
Alright, sorry about that guy.
Identity, can you stake PulseX?
I mean, outside of the liquidity pools, like on its own, like on its own thing, like cake.
Like Hex.
Oh, like Hex. No. Hex is like its own thing.
But we're gonna have the validator thing, right? Is that on Pulse Chain or PulseX?
Yeah, no, that'll be on Pulse Chain. So I mean, for
Okay.
PulseX to start, there might be a pool.
Yeah.
So maybe like Pulse Chain, PulseX pool or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to see
but
is
it's
like
not
one
like
of those.
everybody understands it. Sorry.
Like what?
Like it's not like everybody understands it like Hex, right? Because everybody thinks stake, they think Hex, right? So it's just a lot of questions in chat. I just want to make sure that people are right.
Oh, got you. Because they're confused with the verbiage. It's just people say
Right.
stake. Stake basically they mean anytime that you're locked. So the action of just So at that point, when if somebody brings us that the argument or they want to debate staking, we always enforce, or at least we recommend, hey, we want to be on an asset or a product that you can stake it, but then you own your own keys, so that way if something happens with the rest of the project or the product, then you still have control of your keys, and then you can do whatever, you can sell, or you can do this, or you can do that, because that's the problem that there's a lot of staking coins out there, and a lot of staking platforms, so they're getting hacked. They're getting hacked. They're getting inside jobs. They're getting mongoxed. So I mean, yeah. So yeah, it's just they'll be able to stake it in like a liquidity pool. That's what they're asking. They'll be able to be LPs. We need those too. We need people that want to lock everything. We need people that they want to lock their copies. We need people that want to lock their pulse doing delegation. We're going to need people that want to lock their PLSX and liquidity pools. We're going to need people that want to lock their hex and staking, because that's what it's been working for us. So it's not only what benefits, it's going to also obviously benefit everything. Because if we have enough liquidity on everything, then we're going to be rolling cool. But some of us, that's what we did. We had a little bit of money 2 years ago, and then we just kept DCAing, and then we turned a couple $1,000 into however much now. It's crazy. It's unreal. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing it, Tam, that you can like be in the chat and in the voice chat, because I checked today, and I think it was lost today, gave me like one of those plus, and then my rep was at like 4. Because I never type in voice chat. I mean main chat. Not even on the old chats.
Yeah, I read and write.
I don't know what it is, but with the main chat, some of the questions that you can find there are so freaking crazy. You're like, what?
Hey.
I was joking.
ID.
What up? Hey, bro.
Hey. Hey, man. Hey, I was trailing with in the chat. Turns out that I was lagging about 10 minutes. That young lady that came in here and wanting to know soup to nuts, what is it? I watch videos. Am I late? Did anybody ask her if she had a hardware wallet? Shame on you all. Shame on you all.
I know. Hey, Miss Chris, are you still here?
I'm setting that up.
You got a hardware wallet or you don't?
No, I don't.
Okay, don't. What do you mean you're setting it up? Explain.
Well, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, help.
Do you know what a hardware? Do you know what a hardware wallet is?
Well, I guess I don't then.
Okay, write this down. Trezor.io.
Okay.
Trezor.
Doing it correctly. Okay. I'm already on the site. I was looking at stuff.
Good.
Yes.
Get yourself a Trezor 1, and if you wait to sacrifice until you get that hardware wallet and allow us to help you to set it up if you need help, then you'll save yourself a world of pain later.
Yeah, because yesterday they were saying to transfer from MetaMask into a Trezor, whatever. Then from there.
You don't have to transfer anything. If you get it set up first, and you get your token. What kind of crypto have you purchased from fiat yet? Have you done that, or do you understand those, steps?
Yes, I have USDT.
You have USDT already, so you've got your crypto. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Good. All right. And right now, where are you holding on to it? On an exchange?
Yes.
Okay. Don't move it anywhere till you get your hardware wallet. It'll just take 3 days or so to get it. Get the expedited shipping so you can manage that bonding curve. But it'll be well worth your time and effort.
No, I'm in Italy, so it's going to take a little bit longer if I get it from Trezor.
It's coming from Czech Republic. It's coming from Czech Republic. It's right next door.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Well, thank you.
Only buy it from the site.
Thank you so much.
Only buy it from the site. Get one of them. Don't sacrifice until you have it. Get it set up.
I know.
Send it to the Ethereum address on the hardware wallet, and then do your sacrifice from there, please.
Yes,
You only have to buy one if you do it the right way. You only have to buy one hardware wallet.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you so much for that.
No problem. I wouldn't sacrifice until you do that.
Total newbie. I'm a complete
Yep.
newbie.
Well, good. We don't want you to get your tokens stolen before you start getting excited about the gains you're gonna make.
I know. Thank you. Thank you very much. I realize.
Right on. Yeah. So get it shipped now. Expedited shipping. Come back to the chat when you receive it, physically in your hand. You're in front of your PC. We'll help you with everything.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hey, Papa, can you send me the
Good catch,
discount?
Papa.
There's no more discount codes. I'm sorry, man.
Son of a.
Yep.
Can I just-
I can't get.
Papa,
Go ahead.
Can I say something because that lady's listening right now?
Yep.
Because other people are also listening in the chat, and we all know how scams and things work. So maybe you should just, or if she's listening, just let her know not to reply to any DM message that she gets saying it's from support.
Oh yeah.
Wanting
I
to
know all
help
that
her.
stuff.
Okay.
I'm inside the internet world. I'm just not in the crypto, so I know
Oh, perfect.
No,
Cool.
I'm actually more advanced inside, the digital world, but not
Excellent.
specifically
Yeah.
the crypto.
We give all of our support in public.
Yes, I love this chat. They introduced me to this, so thank you. Thank you very much.
That's a great reminder.
Great catch, Papa. Great catch.
I don't know. Be the first thing off the lips. Somebody comes in, wants more information. How can they do it? They're all hot to trot. Just ask them. You got your hardware wallet set up? Oh, you don't have it? Ordering it would save you a world of pain later and a bunch of work on from us later on to get you migrated. You got to get a second wallet, all this other crap. Why not have a solid foundation when you're getting it? What a great opportunity for a person to get it done right the first time. And yeah, it'll cost them a couple days on the bonding curve, but save them their entire investment potentially in a matter of weeks when people are out trying to scam them, right?
Guys, good morning.
Guys, thank you.
How can we bring more people into PulseX? Because I saw a video with Richard saying that it's better if we bring more people in.
Got some ideas.
Talk to your own network.
have
You
an
could start
idea.
a YouTube channel. You could get the what is it called? The money transmitting license if you're like in the States or whatever. There's lots of things you can do.
Yeah, but I'm not.
$100,000 surety bond.
I think we can spread the rumor that PulseX cures COVID.
Mr. Cozy's YouTube channel. I like that.
Oh, you saw my YouTube channel?
You have one? Well, dude, you already there
Yeah,
you go.
I do have.
Making it happen. Well, dude, you need to come here and like tell us that you got a channel. How are we gonna know?
I do have a channel, but I don't have videos. I don't make videos.
What the fuck, Mr. Cozy? Well, nobody's gonna see your channel if you don't put videos. You have to make some videos.
It's
Oh,
a
no,
blank
I'm
page
following
with my name on. It's good. It's nice.
You see, I follow Papa, I follow you, I follow many on YouTube, on YouTube, yeah. But I don't post any videos,
I hear you, though.
TikTok's another one. Make a TikTok channel. Start making videos there too.
Yeah, I thought about
Yeah,
starting one.
you need to have experience to know how to do it on TikTok. If it's not nice, nobody watch it. You need to make it somehow to look good, The girls can help with this because they get a lot of followers.
So ask your wife to help you.
My wife, baby, do you do TikTok?
Country you're in.
No.
Because if you're not in the U.S., the algorithm is going to go somewhere else.
Oh.
Okay. Because you need to be tied to the U.S. algorithm. If not, TikTok is just going to go in your country and nobody really, I don't know where you're from, but it's
I
not
live in
as
Ireland,
as
but
okay, well then, where do you live?
it's Europe. One.
Okay, so then it's going to go on the European algorithm at first. If you become viral, it goes into the U.S. So So you need to figure out how to. There are videos out there. Just go on YouTube and try to figure out how to put your TikTok directly on the U.S. algorithm.
There you go.
There you go.
Until I become famous, probably I should leave the account to my children.
That's funny.
All the information is out there. You just need to figure out how to find it. Okay, so
I always post on Facebook, you know, on Twitter, on the people, especially those who groups like Ada, like Shiba, like Dojel on Mars, everywhere. It's better, you know. Back, I send it there, everybody sees.
Yo, so there's I don't know how big of news this is, but it's interesting regardless that Intel is making like a Bitcoin mining ASIC processor to compete in the market. Wonder if it like adds a little bit more decentralization around the world because more entities will be able to access that easily.
Cool. Doesn't really have to do with anything.
Great that we divert already these rare earth metals and precious commodities that are held back by China. We're spending those by buying or making, spinning brand new ASICs. What a retarded way to use that technology. Let's get to proof of stake right now. We can have cars again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're only motivated by the fact that they can make a lot of money. I don't think they have anything bigger than that in mind, honestly.
True. I'd rather packages of 33 servers come out for low prices to compete in the United States for proof of stake networks. I think Richard's going to freaking dominate as a result of this.
Probably they try to prove themselves because of Richard doing such a great work.
Point. No more proof of waste. $100 Gwei right now still. Look at that. 100 Gwei to send from your wallet to your wallet. Broken frickin' network. Pulse chain will fix this.
Yeah, I just want to go to sleep and then wake up to Pulse Chain.
Considering a chemical coma.
Just like a schedule, like 2-month one.
Absolutely. That would be a hex flex. Just check yourself into a hospital. Say, I got to get some. I have I don't know, doctor somebody keep you in a chemical coma for exactly 2 months, or until the launch day.
Yo, get me Dr. Frankenstein, please.
4 weeks.
4 weeks until the fixer bot is considered to start work on.
And yeah, dude, yeah, dude, put me for 4 more weeks.
You come out of it. Is it launched yet? Nope. 4 more weeks.
4 more weeks.
Yes,
you wake
sir.
up, it's like 22.
I saw a video on YouTube saying that, example, when you sacrifice with your wallet, you should keep that wallet because if you move your, let's say, when you move your coins or your money to another wallet and you didn't keep that wallet, you cannot get those airdrops or something like this. They were saying.
You didn't understand that's how it works yet? Your seed is your claim ticket. Your seed is what all of your addresses in your accounts are attached to. If you fart around with your seed or you don't write it down or you don't pay attention to it or it isn't on a hardware wallet, then you are apt to miss out on the drop. That is true. You pay it, if you play this serious is serious like a heart attack. So when you sacrifice from a hardware wallet, you know where your seed is. You have a physical thing that you can hold on to. And it's secure as well. Did you do that, Mr. Cozy Desk?
Basically, I didn't because I just sacrificed with my MetaMask because I didn't have the Trezor Model 1. So I ordered already, and tomorrow they saying by the end of the day it's going to reach at my home. So,
okay, then you do it. You bought only one, or did you buy two?
I bought it two.
Oh, good, very good, excellent. So tomorrow, when you get it to your home, you will do a migration, and I think you and I already discussed this. That you will be back in the chat in case you have any kind of question. When you migrate, don't worry about it. This has nothing to do with that comment that you heard. When you migrate the seed, all of your airdrops will still go to the address associated with the seed. Seed will now go into your hardware wallet and be safer than it is right now. The other hardware wallet will be your ultra safe place, where after the airdrop is received, you send it. You send all your tokens to the second hardware wallet. That's why you're getting two.
All right. Because the thing I saw, I look so much into it, and I saw people just making a video like, okay, how to do it with one, but I don't see how to do it with two.
Because it's easier to do it with two.
Model 1, you know?
It's easier to do it with two. Because you can have an instant result if you do it with two. One, you migrate, and second one's your vault. The way you do it with one is far more complicated, and you're apt to be a little bit confused. And after all is said and done, you're going to have two hardware wallets in your possession. You'll have familiarity with doing a migration, and you'll have your vault. And after the last airdrop is received, you can reformat, refactory, wipe out the memory from the migratory wallet and have two vault wallets. The person that only has one has a single point of failure. Should anything catastrophic happen with their hardware wallet, they will have to go send away and buy one before they can receive it, start to use their funds again. And during that time, there's a good chance that they will panic because they see a price that they want or some other stupid pennies or something shiny that they want to go after rather than wait and be patient and have a clear head. And they will introduce that seed into a hot wallet like MetaMask again and compromise their seed. If it's a 24-word seed phrase, you won't be able to do that. You're saving yourself a world of hurt. You did the right thing. They're going about it from a very cheap standpoint. This is not a cheap game. This is a doing things the right way game.
Right. Anyway, when I'm going to receive it, I'll wait you to be here, and I don't know if I cannot handle. I will.
Yep.
ask you
There's a
for anything.
video. Yeah. Did you see? Did you take note of the video that you're going to watch? Because that is me leading you through it virtually. I'd like you to start with that video. Do you know what video I'm talking? You watched the video. Yeah.
It seems so hard to get it. I don't know. I don't get the point how to do it.
Okay, it's very hard if you don't have the hardware wallet in front of you. But once you have it, you follow the process with the hardware wallet plugged in, you will understand it very easily. We've had probably around a 95% success rate from sending people to that video when they have the hardware wallet in their hand. Either way, if you have any questions or you give up and you need help, myself and several other members in this chat are here to help you.
Okay. Definitely I need.
Don't give up too easily, though, all right? Pay yourself a little bit of respect in that regard. I'm sure you've got a big brain in that head.
I hope so. I will try my best. Anyway, I can't wait tomorrow to come, so.
Totally. I get you. It's exciting. Your first treasures are going to arrive. The first thing you're going to do is exactly what my wife said on our wedding night, and that is, I can't believe it's so small.
That cracked me up. Papa. Oh God, geez. You are amazing, Papa.
She said that too, by the way.
Hey, Papa, we spoke, I think, a few weeks ago, and you gave me the same advice you gave that last gentleman, and I now have 2 Trezor ones in my possession, and I'm about to watch the video and go through it all. Just one question.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember, but I was a person that had the Model 1 as well. And so I just wanted to clarify: do I just follow the video and do everything with the 2 Model 1s, and then the 2 Model? Yeah, the 2. Which one's the one I've just ordered? The Model T, right? The lower price one.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. You ordered the lower price ones, right? You'd know from the amount that you kind of gritted your teeth when you ordered it. So you probably got two Model 1s, right?
I had one Model 1 before, but I've just ordered 2 Model Ts. None of them have been attached to the MetaMask.
Okay, so you have 2 Model Ts that you've ordered.
Yeah,
and you've got a Model 1. Okay.
Yeah, and the Model 1 I set up with the 12-word seed phrase and a secret passphrase, but I've never used it, so it's never had anything in it.
Okay, so
I could wipe that and start again.
Right. So you've gotten your okay. That's good to know, because what I would suggest is when you get the Model Ts, certainly you must have an instance of MetaMask that you're going to be migrating if you have so many wallets, correct?
Yeah, I've got a MetaMask with a single seed phrase that's covering 7 different sort of wallets within it.
Yep, I understand. So that one, okay, here's what I recommend. You've done some sacrificing from that MetaMask, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and it's got 7 accounts, 7 public addresses.
Yeah.
And private keys. Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah, the only issue, just to
Yep.
let you know, is one of those addresses has got a stake in hex that's not ending until the middle of the year.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Okay.
Everything will migrate over with your seed phrase. So then that's every one of those accounts.
Right.
So
Okay.
so here's what I suggest. When you get your Model Ts, generate a 24-word seed phrase. You're going to factory reset the Model 1. You're going to generate a fresh 24-word seed phrase on the Model 1. You're going to write that down, and then you're going to take the first Model T, and you're going to do an advanced recovery and introduce that 24-word seed phrase into the Model T. Now it's running with the optimal, 24-word seed phrase.
Right, and does that still have the extra passphrase? So will it be 25 or so?
No. The extra passphrase comes into play after this.
Okay.
That you can set up your hidden wallet at any time,
Mm-hmm.
and in order to do that, with the Trezor, it's very convenient. You can connect it up with MetaMask. Upon fresh connection, it will prompt you to enter in up to 50 character seed for passphrase at that time, and then re-enter it in. Upon re-entering it in, you will automatically unlock the hidden wallet seamlessly. That's all that you have to do.
And
that
every time you do that, it opens another wallet. Is that right?
That's correct. Every time you do that with a fresh connection, by the way, you can't access separate passphrase enabled hidden wallets by simply adding in passphrases. It doesn't give you that prompt again until you remove the account and then plug in the wallet fresh and do a fresh connection. And then it'll give you that prompt again. So you'll do that one at a time. You manage them each on their own. And you can do one stake for every hidden wallet if you want, but you have to manage those passphrases very carefully, just like their seed phrases. Okay? But they have to be kept separate from seed phrases, or else you're not affording yourself any better security, right?
Exactly right. Okay. So so back to what you're saying. So the Model 1, that's the more expensive one, right? The Model 1, I'm going to just
Model 1's a cheaper one. Model 1's a cheaper
one. Okay, the Model T I'm going to wipe. And
Model 1 you're going to wipe. The Model Ts are the ones that you told me are coming in the mail. The touch screens, right?
Got you. Yeah, got you. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Okay, so the Model 1, the more expensive one, I'm gonna just wipe.
Model 1 is a cheap one. You already have it, right? Does it have a touch panel or not?
Yeah, exactly. The touch panel, yeah.
Wait, but which one do you have in your possession now? Does it have a touch panel or not?
I've got them all in my possession right now. I've got the one with the touch panel, the more expensive one, was the original one that I had that I set up 12 words with a passphrase. And I've
got it. Now I understand.
I've now got 2 of the Model Ts, I believe, those cheaper ones, which are literally
Model 1s are the cheap ones. Model T is the expensive one.
Okay,
it's okay.
How do I remember this?
No problem.
All right, yeah. So I've got 2 Model 1s in the packet that have not been opened yet, that arrived yesterday, and I've got the Model T, which was, as I say, previously set up with 12 words and the secret passphrase.
Got it. Change of plans then. Now that throws my entire thing on its head. Now that I know that you've reversed it, it's okay. Model T is the one that you have, and you've got a 12-word seed for 12-word 12-word seed with a passphrase enabled hidden wallet, which has no assets on it whatsoever so far. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Excellent. So crack open one of the Model 1s, the cheaper ones that you just got now.
Yeah.
Generate a 24-word seed phrase.
Right.
Jeez, my computer's lagging because I'm streaming.
And then you're going to do a factory wipe. You're going to wipe the memory on the Model T, and you're going to do a recovery of that 24-word seed phrase into the Model T, thereby creating a 24-word passphrase that was not native but has been introduced into the Model T, and you'll have the best security you can on that Model T with the 24-word passphrase generated from the Model 1. Then
The magical
factory
all-in-one
wipe the Model
countertop.
1 again and do your migration to the Model 1. Why? Because it's a cheaper unit. The Model T has now got basically its best function at that price is going to be for your vault wallet. And now you've got a 24-word seed phrase, so it's perfect for being your vault. Send all your liquid assets to the Model T. Do your migration of all 7 of your accounts from your MetaMask through an advanced recovery of your seed phrase of 12 words into the Model 1. And I have the video that leads you through that. And I was talking about that with Mr. Cody Desk. So if you want, I would recommend that you get at that. Don't hesitate. Do it now so that it's fresh in your mind and you get all squared away. Shouldn't take you very long.
Brilliant. Okay, right. What's the video called? Where do I find that?
Get on YouTube and you type in 2 words, hex migration.
Yep.
It's the second video that comes up. The first and second video are the same video. One of them is just edited down to like 9 minutes. You don't have to sit through the whole show, which is just stupid garbage. Us just ass slapping each other talking about hex, but the real value that you need to get is only 9 minutes long.
Oh, it's actually you. It's actually you talking us through it in the video.
Yes,
Oh,
and
brilliant.
very casually. It doesn't have to be too involved. It doesn't have to be too formal. It's just very. All right, guys, let's go through this. You don't see my face, unfortunately. For some reason, my camera wasn't working that night. Maybe I didn't want to be disconnected, so I wanted to reduce the bandwidth and just see a kind of a name card for me with the OBS static blue card.
Okay, right. So I've got those instructions and I've written them down and I'll watch the video. But I was just sort of rapidly writing, so just to go over in my head one last time before I go. So what are we actually going to achieve here? We're going to basically turn the Model 1 into the most secure device with 24 seed words, and later on a passphrase as well.
Yes.
And then we're going to. I'm a bit confused where the Model Ts come into it.
You mean the Model 1s? The Model 1, the one Model 1 that you had opened up in order to generate the 24-word seed phrase that would find its home on the Model T that you already have in your possession. The Model 1, you will factory rewipe that and use that as your migratory wallet. The second Model 1 will not be opened for now. There's no need for it. It's your spare.
Right. Well, I'm a bit confused. Why do I wipe it? If it's brand new, it's just come to me. Why is it necessary to wipe it after I've set it up?
Oh no, you haven't set it up. You've created a 24-word seed phrase that will be introduced into the Model T, and it is not good practice to have the same seed running in 2 places at once. So you want to have every hardware wallet have its own independent seed phrase, and in this case, you'll be doing a recovery, a migration of the MetaMask seed into that wallet you've just generated the 24-word seed phrase fresh from, and that's why you would wipe the Model 1, and then you would do the recovery, it would be an advanced recovery, which is effectively a migration of the MetaMask seed into that device. And then, to that end, or by that token, you would then uninstall and reinstall MetaMask itself once you've already migrated the seed from that with all your 7 beautiful accounts. You would uninstall that, wipe it off your PC, reinstall it, and generate a fresh 12-word seed phrase, again writing it down, labeling it dummy wallet, and then you would do a connect hardware wallet for either one of your 2 nice devices that you have set up, either your Model T with the 24 or your Model 1 with the migrated wallet. Either one you want to play with, you would connect it up fresh to MetaMask as your interface. And I can lead you through that part too. The only thing to remember is you can only do one at a time, and every time you disconnect and you're done for the day with that hardware wallet through MetaMask, simply remove the account that is showing. That way there's no kind of hiccups and bugs with MetaMask, because it can't take having one open when you're working with the other. It will fail all the transactions you're trying to put through.
Right, got you. Okay, and so the part you just said, where when you said you can talk me through that part, is that not in the video? That's a separate part, is it?
I don't think that's in the video. It's a simple connect hardware wallet function, and it's easy for me to walk you through it. It's just a matter of making sure that you have both pieces of software loaded on your machine. And I think if you already have a hardware wallet, you probably do. That is the Trezor Suite and the Trezor Bridge. You load the Trezor Bridge?
Yeah, I've put both those things on my computer, but I haven't ever opened them.
But you must have, because you've generated a 12-word seed on the Trezor Model T that you have. And in order to do that, you would have had to use the bridge. Oh, sorry, the suite.
That was before the suite was even out, actually.
How could you access to start it up and do it all on the actual device itself?
I did it on whatever Trezor had. I bought the I forget the names again. Sorry, the one with the touchscreen, the original one.
The T. Yep, the T.
The T. Right. When I bought that, the suite wasn't in existence.
Oh, so what you did is you went to Trezor.io, and it used to have a web interface that would do that. I understand, but now it's got a local app that runs locally on your machine. So that dedicated app is called Trezor Suite. They've standardized on the suite. We only ever talk about the suite in chat, so you should have that loaded along with the Trezor Bridge by now, so that you have, ensure yourself interoperability between Chrome, MetaMask, and Trezor.
Yeah, can I do it on Firefox, not Chrome?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
brilliant. But you still should have the bridge.
Yeah, so I've got the bridge and I've got the suite, but I just downloaded. I haven't opened them yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you should. You mean the devices or the payloads of the software?
Yeah, the actual software, the bridge and the suite.
All right, so definitely, so install the suite first, and then the bridge. Bridge will be boring because it's going to run in the background. It doesn't show any evidence after you're done loading it that's actually doing anything, but it's very important. And yeah.
Right. So I open up the suite first and then open the bridge.
Yes, but install them, right? Make sure they're fully installed.
Yep.
And then yes, exactly.
Right. Okie dokie. All right. Brilliant. I'll give that a shot today, and hopefully it'll go smoothly.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. And do watch the video for the migration part. That's the most difficult part. The migration is effectively, well, it's kind of what you're going to do with generating the 24-word seed phrase on the Model 1 and introducing it into the Model T. It's almost the exact same thing. So maybe that video will serve a dual purpose. It'll show you how to do the migration of MetaMask into the Model 1 and also the migration of the seed from the Model 1 into the Model T, because that's what you're going to be doing, that two-step process.
Got you. Okay, so right, yeah. Okay, I think that's clear. So I'll watch the video, I'll follow that stage first, and then do the second stage with, okay, got you.
Yeah, but don't worry. The only difference is when you do the recovery into the Model T to get that 24-word from the Model 1 into the Model T, remember to select 24 words, not 12.
Yeah,
24 words. And then you do that, and also select, when given the chance to do so, select advanced recovery. Advanced recovery.
Right.
Not anything where you type it into any keyboard. You're going to plug it directly into the device itself.
Yeah, right. Fantastic. Excellent. I'm going to feel a lot better once that's done. That's brilliant. Thanks a lot.
You will. I hear get feedback that people just are so much happier once they've got everything, nailed down. They sleep better. They don't stress about things. There's no panic. So
yeah,
I think you're going to really love it.
Brilliant. You're a savior. Thanks, Papa. Have a good
pleasure.
day. Cheers.
You too.
Bye.
Hey, Papa, does that process make a difference if your MetaMask is initially connected to BSC?
No, not at all, because you're going to have to. All right, so the seed carries with it that account as well. So remember, your BSC assets are on the BSC blockchain, which is conveniently, and it's conveniently the same address as your Ethereum address. It's the same. It's going to be like Pulse Chain. It'll be the same address. So all you have to do after you do the migration of the seed phrase into the hardware device is uninstall and reinstall MetaMask. You will have to reintroduce the custom RPC for Binance Smart Chain into MetaMask, and after you do that, all your assets will appear.
Cool. For those of you in the chat that are Russian, it kind of looks like, yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
Right. So then, we thought, okay, or you thought, to save basically someone from buying up all the hex, we'll just, or you'll just get the devs to do the fixer bot and bring all the liquidity pools, and it's not really an unfair launch, right? And in the end, it looks like the ratio is going to be like 1.2 million Pulse Chain tokens to ETH tokens, and it sounds like that's the ratio that the bot is going to drain the liquidity pools or ratchet it up with. Yep.
Yes.
So from what I'm kind of hearing is there's a lot of people that are basically going to use the PRC20 tokens to drain value out of Pulse Chain.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So here's what he's trying to explain. Oh, look, this AMM bot is going to come and it's going to mint Pulse out of thin air to buy up all my PRC20s. So let's go make a fake pair that has a fake price to go trick the bot so that I can get a bunch of Pulse for my PRC20. And
this is the world's first reusable cotton swab. It removes up to 5
Ew.
times more Excessor wax.
It's disgusting.
I'm not stupid. So when I go on Etherscan and I look at the top ERC20 coins, and you could easily just go to ERC. Let's go do it right now. Etherscan.com.
Yeah, I've witnessed a sacrifice from a coin, have I not? And it was removed.
Yeah, because it's a fake coin that doesn't even work. That HOKK coin is literally non-functional.
Yeah, you've proven this already, I believe. Yeah.
It doesn't work. You can't trade it. You literally, it's all counterparty risk. The dev said, hey, send us all the coins and maybe we'll send you some back after you KYC. Like, that's literally what the website says. Like, okay, so this coin is useless, except that you could go send it and your ID to some guy and maybe he'll send you coins back. It's trash. Total and complete trash. So that coin ain't getting no credit at all. It's totally useless. Which is
so there's actually 2 points, right, I guess. One of them is, I just have a feeling that maybe there's going to be a lot of sell-off of the PRC20 tokens for Pulse, and maybe a lot closer ratio, to what the market's going to be in the end. Might be that's at 10% of that. So maybe, I was wondering, maybe if the fixer bot does it 100,000 to 1 instead of 1 million to 1,
no.
maybe that would be more interesting.
Here's what the market maker bot's trying to do. We're operating from the assumption that there's useful data in the existing ratios of the ERC20s to each other and the ERC20s to Ethereum on the Ethereum chain. That is the axiom by which we're functioning.
Thus, we are increasing the market cap, the virtual market cap of Pulse by a millionfold, because we're increasing its supply by a millionfold while it's maintaining the same ratios. And so to level the playing field and make everything equal again, we have to increase the prices of all the other things by a millionfold. And in order to do that in these automated market maker systems, it's actually really easy, because it only takes a square root of a million in order to change it. So you only have to 1000x one side in order to millionx the price in a V2 system. And x times y equals k constant product market maker such as Uniswap V2, which is what Uniswap V2 is and what Pulse Chain or PulseX is. So you only need to 1000x the bid side. And in order to 1000x the bid side, it doesn't take much pulse. So you've millionxed the pulse supply, but you only need to 1000x the bid side to get a millionx price move in a V2 system. And so, the math, since only 6% of Ethereum is in DeFi, because you can calculate how much Ethereum is in DeFi because it's all wrapped Ethereum, and there's no real other use for wrapped Ethereum. In total, wrapped Ethereum is 6% of the total Ethereum supply. And so the square root of 6 is about 2 1/4. And so if using the math for the V2 systems, the V3 will throw a wrench in it, but that's why we have to test the bot to see what it does. Create the bot and test it. It's not created yet. So you only need the square root of 6% to 1000x the bid side to create a millionx price difference. Is the math that I did. But if you did your suggestion, so my premise is that there's valuable ratios of an existing Ethereum ecosystem. It would be nice if we maintained those ratios amongst each other on the Pulse Chain system. In order to do that, we're increasing by millionx the supply and thus the market cap of Pulse, and therefore we want to see millionx higher quote prices on everything else so that the ratios are all the same, price-wise. I don't see why making PRC20s more expensive or less expensive would be better than just maintaining what the market has already decided the ratio should be. So the market has already decided 1 hex is worth this much Ethereum on the Ethereum chain. And then we fork the network, and now we have Pulse representing Ethereum, and we have hex on this side, but now Pulse is 1 million times more common, or as you say, 1.2 million times more common. And so, as you said, it's obvious that you just buy up all the PRC20s, all the free Pulse that you had. You just buy them all up because you got 1 million times more than you had before, right? And it doesn't make any sense. And so I don't know how one would arrive at the idea that the ratio should be higher or lower instead of just the same. So I'm open to hearing, because you have to understand, none of these things touches any other chain. We're just talking about the Pulse chain versus the Pulse chain. Pulse chain hex versus Pulse. Now the supply of Pulse is 1 million times higher. Should the price of hex be 1 million times higher so that they're equal again? If you spend 1% of the Pulse supply, should you get the same amount of the percent of the hex supply that you would have got on the ETH chain? I think the answer should be yes. I don't know why you want it to be different. Now that question is different when you bridge to the Ethereum chain, and I publicly posted that question, and it is a much different question. So we know that there's data on the Ethereum chain of the ratio of this much of this gets you this much of that. We know those exist, thousands of them. But now we create this new thing which has different properties, which is how much is an E-link on the Ethereum chain worth versus its Pulse chain version. Same code, same ticker. Somebody will bridge in their E-link and their P-link and put them together in a pair on PulseX. But what is the starting number for that pair? I don't know. But whoever makes that pair has to decide that. So whoever the person is that makes that pair, and anyone can do it, it's a public function, whoever the person is that makes that pair has to decide how much they're going to put of each one. And they set the initial price, and then everyone trades against it. And when they trade against it, that becomes a real market price discovery ratio of the Ethereum version versus the Pulse version. And I don't know where the right place to start those is. So for Hex, maybe they start at 1-to-1. Maybe Pulse is more valuable because it has lower gas fees. For other coins that are broken on Ethereum, maybe it's more valuable on the Pulse chain than on the Ethereum chain where it's broken because the fee's priced out of existence. For coins that have a lot of admin keys and people actually use them, maybe they're more functional on the Ethereum side until people build out the fake DeFi admin crap on the Pulse side. And then maybe those coins have more value on the Ethereum side than on the Pulse side until they balance out. And then once they balance out, I wouldn't be surprised if their prices moved with each other by being bonded by the liquidity in their trading pair. So I don't think your question is that useful for the ratio of increasing the market caps by 1 millionfold to make up for the Pulse being 1 millionfold higher. But I think it is a useful question for the bridged in ERC20 to PRC20. I think it is a very useful question for that, and that's the reason that I asked it on Twitter. And I'm still curious what those ratios will be because I have no idea. I think Hex on Pulse and Hex on Ethereum are going to be very valuable, but on these other coins, I'm not sure which ones are going to be more valuable and less valuable. And look, this is a decision every single pair has had to make. Every single pair that's been brought into existence had an initial ratio, and people traded against it and made it what it is. Does that answer your question? Oh, the software just dropped. Oh, that sucks.
It's a good video. All right. I think I'm going to call it a night. Get some sleep. I am pretty tired. So, hope you all have a good night. And take it easy. I'll probably be doing more streams like this to come. So, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the little bell icon and like this to get it out to more people. And if you have any questions about Hex, PulseX, or Pulse Chain, you can comment in the video, or you can also go into the Telegram group and ask questions there or in the chat. Other than that, I will see y'all later. Peace.